Well, good morning. Good morning. Listen, first and foremost, I apologize if I sound like a young man. I've been up since the crack of dawn with somebody's toddler. Okay? Secondly, regardless of how early I've been up, it is a happy Monday. We are blessed in the city. We are blessed in the field. We're blessed when we come and when we go. Whatever Fred said. Okay? Listen, this is not a confessional video. Not quite. It's a video I hope that encourages you nonetheless, okay? Now let's just see how long I can keep my eyes open, okay? Now, if you've been following along, I've been sharing my College Chronicles Auntie Edition because I am at my, let's say 175th attempt of trying to complete my undergrad degree, right? Backstory, if you know me, I have an adult kid. I had her in college going into my, I think I was sophomore. I was 19 when I had her, okay? So I had to leave school for various reasons and didn't have a chance to finish school. And I just kind of forgot about it. So 2018, I had the opportunity to go to Cincinnati State. Shout out to them. Shout out to Cincinnati State. Now, I had a lot of credits when I left UC, but I lost a lot when I went to Cincinnati State, so I kind of had to start over, so I was a little bummed about that. But nonetheless, I did finish in 2020 with my associate's degree. Okay, so from there, I didn't really think anymore about trying to finish school because there was always a stumbling block of some sort. And I was just like, forget it. Like, I was still able to work, even found myself dibbling and dabbling in entrepreneurship. And so I was just like, hey, it is what it is, right? But the roadblocks that I had in trying to finish, even try to attempt to finish my bachelor's, those were removed. And I was like, well, ain't no time like the present, right? So I enrolled back in school. So your girl is a non-traditional student with traditional students, and it's been quite a journey, but nonetheless, with all the credits that I had before and the credits that I earned at Cincinnati State, I only have 1 year to finish this degree, okay? So I'm in it, and let's just be clear, okay? Life is much different. I have a family. I'm much older. I still have a household to run, work to try to find, and all of the things, which, a lot of you are probably in the same boat as well. So school has been challenging. And then I got these classes. I don't have, what will be going on in the classes, okay? Listen, accounting, anything with an equation, I instantly get sleepy, okay? But I was like, okay, this time around, let me just work with strategy, right? I got mom brain still. Let me just work with strategy. So I have an accounting class, and listen, it's not my strong suit, okay? But I do the homework, I attend class, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna do what I can do. So we've had a few exams so far, and I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I I didn't fail, okay? But I didn't really do that good. And so I'm like, all right, well, I still have a decent grade because I do the homework and all that stuff, right? But I'm like, man, I want to get better because I need to maintain at least a decent GPA. So I'm asking around like my friends that have taken accounting classes, getting some tips from them. And so putting them all together, I studied a little more, did a lot more practicing because, retention for you at this age, and it's not so much about age, but just understanding where you are in life. I had to do a lot more practicing to understand it enough to at least get a decent grade on an exam. And so for this third exam, I have done better. Now, what grade did I get? Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to tell you what grade I get. Just understand I didn't fail, and I did better than I did on the last 2 exams. What's the purpose of me telling you this story? Well, for me, I always have a tendency of despising the small wins, the small beginnings, the little bit of progress that we make. And I'm finding now, the more that I celebrate the small wins and I appreciate the little bit of progress, it builds my confidence. So I went through this whole over the river and through the woods story to encourage you to appreciate the small steps of progress, to appreciate the small wins, because they do matter. Because now that I've done better than I've ever done on any of my exams, I feel a little bit more confident that I'll do even better on my next exam. And I want that for you too. I want you to be present in the moment and look at even the little steps of how far you've come, the little bit of wins that you've had here and there, because those things are going to lead to the big wins, to the big steps. Don't despise those things, man. You deserve to have a moment of victory, even if it's a small one. So be encouraged today. Those small wins, the small ounces of progress do matter. You doing it. You're doing great. You're doing a good job. Encourage yourself today. Be blessed. Talk to you soon.